Hey everybody, I wanted to take a quick moment to talk to you about realizing when you need to quit. And today was actually a really rough day for me here on the homestead. I don't know why, but there's just kind of a course of, I guess, like accidents or stuff like that. Nothing serious, but like a course of mishaps that happened that were really frustrating to me and like overly frustrating. Like I shouldn't have been this frustrated about this stuff. There were some things that I did that I messed up. I messed up a part of our electric fencing that now needs to be untangled, and I'm really actually mad at myself over that one. But it's just a course of stuff that happened, and I got really emotional over it, and I texted my husband, and because he was at work, and I was like, I'm done, like this is ridiculous, I'm so mad, and like I'm complaining to him basically about everything that's going wrong or everything that I'm frustrated over. And he's like, you need to quit and you need to walk away. And I was like, it's already done, I already got the paddock up, and I was moving the sheep. And then when I went to move the sheep, I actually realized one of our ewes was having a lamb, so I couldn't actually move them. So that was actually a really cool moment, being able to see a lamb literally being born. Like I was probably 10 feet from the ewe, and like just the nose of the lamb had come out, so I literally watched the whole lamb come out of her, and it lift its head for the first time and start trying to stand up and everything. And then after that I gave her her space. But it was a cool moment, but at the same time I was still trying to do stuff, and I still messed up more. And I did finally text my husband. I'm like, all right, I'm done. Like, you're right, I quit. Like, I gotta stop. And there's times when you're working on the homestead and it just seems like everything's going wrong. Like, you're uh, doing things wrong. Like, I know how to move sheep, I know how to make sheep paddocks and everything else. I've done it a lot. And it's not something like that I'm a novice at any stretch of the word anymore. But I was just having an off day. It was just not my day to be moving sheep, apparently. And my husband's been doing it mostly for the last probably couple months now. Now that's been staying out later, he's been the one doing it. And I I basically started causing a bunch more problems on the homestead because of not being willing to quit, trying to plow through it, emotional and like headstrong and everything like that. And it's one of those things, sometimes when you're on a homestead you have to stop. You have to say, you know what, right now is not a good time. Something's going on, something's bothering me more than it should. I'm not making wise choices, I'm messing up, I'm doing things I know I shouldn't be doing, and that's okay. I tend to be a stubborn person. And I try to work my way through problems, but it's one of those things that sometimes it's not right to be doing that. Sometimes you need to take a step back. And I did. I stopped. I ended up not even moving the sheep, because at the time, I mean, there was a brand new lamb in there. I wasn't going to move with a brand new lamb just dropped. So all that frustration, all that anger, all that stuff that I messed up on, didn't really matter, because I actually was no longer even moving the sheep. And there was a lot of stuff that could have been avoided had I actually stopped when my husband told me I needed to take a break, because I was not in the right state of mind. And it's okay. Sometimes you just need to take that break. Sometimes you need to walk away. Sometimes, I like moving the sheep. It's a lot of work, but I like moving them. And maybe sometimes, like maybe I just didn't want to be doing it today. I don't know. Maybe I know part of me was thinking about the 9 million other things I needed to be doing today. But moving the sheep was taking longer than expected. So maybe I just wasn't in the right state of mind for it. And that's okay. And that happens to everybody. And it's okay to take a step away from it. It's okay to stop a project and not have it completed yet. And so when my husband came home, he moved the sheep. He moved them just fine. Go figure. And I spent the rest of the day actually after that hanging out with my daughters, and we played some Monopoly and we did some homeschooling, and then tonight we hung out with some friends. And it was one of those things that, like, if I had not kept trying to plow through things, the other mishaps that happened on the homestead wouldn't have happened. Things that got messed up, the electric fencing, if I had just stopped when my husband told me to stop, Our electric fencing, one of our strands of electric fencing would be severely messed up right now. And, you know, sometimes also it's good to listen to your husband. But, yeah, it's okay, guys. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to say, I'm not in the right mindset today for homesteading. Now, obviously, there's certain chores and tasks that need to get done. And that's the great thing about having, homesteading with your spouse is you have somebody else there to help you. You have somebody else there to take over when you're not in the right, kind of frame of mind for the day or whatever. And now, granted, if you have older children, I mean, all my children are still pretty young, but if you have older children, then that's when you can say, hey guys, guess what? You get to do it today. I'm not feeling it. And then they can take over with whatever they need to do. But it's okay to kind of admit defeat. It's okay to admit that you're having a bad day. And it's okay to be like, you know what, right now is not a good time. Like, I shouldn't be doing this right now. I need to step away, go do some other stuff, and then maybe come back to it later. I knew I was not in the right state of mind, period, to be moving sheep, like, at all today. And so I literally didn't even go back to them after I saw that the lamb was born. I let my husband take care of it, and he moved them great, got to see the lamb, take care of everything, and everything was fine. The sheep were completely fine. I didn't have to have all those frustrations. They were good. So just something to think about, guys, something I wanted to share with you, because not every day on a homestead is like, sorry guys, things are shaking. Not everything is like always super perfect and super like, yay, homesteady and everything else. Sometimes you just aren't in the right state of mind, and it's okay. Just quit, walk away, get a breather, get your head in the right spot, and then come back to it later. All right. If you guys do have any questions about homesteading or anything like that, definitely feel free to drop them in the comments below. And please remember to hit that subscribe and bell button to be notified of when I have my next videos. Hope you all have a great day. Bye.